For centuries, we have learned to think of the seasons as an almost perfect clock: winter, spring, summer, and autumn. In Europe, especially in Spain, this idea is so deeply rooted that it is part of our agricultural culture and our language. However, a new study suggests that this family calendar could be an extreme simplification of something much more complex. Before continuing, do not forget to subscribe to our channel and give a like if you like this content. Your support is fundamental to continue creating more interesting videos about nature and the environment. An ambitious international study, based on 2 decades of satellite observations, has shown that nature does not follow such an orderly script. This study has reconstructed the seasonal cycles of vegetation throughout the planet with an unprecedented level of detail. The result reveals that there are regions where spring can be anticipated or delayed months from neighboring areas. Spain is a natural laboratory perfect to understand this idea. By comparing the greenery of the northern mountains with the dry forest of the southeast, we can observe how vegetation does not respond only to temperature. Factors such as water availability, altitude, and terrain orientation mark significant differences in growth cycles. In some Mediterranean ecosystems, plants take advantage of rainy winter to grow and bloom soon. In others, especially in mountainous areas, growth is delayed until temperatures rise. This phenomenon results in a double spring species, observed on a large scale throughout the planet. The key to the new study lies in how the information has been analyzed. Rather than being limited to classical indicators, researchers have reconstructed the complete cycle of annual vegetation growth. This approach allows to detect complex rhythms that used to go unnoticed, especially in tropical and arid regions. Scientists have identified what they call seasonal asynchrony, where nearby ecosystems experience seasons at different times. This phenomenon occurs in mountainous regions of the tropics and Mediterranean climate areas, from California to Chile and South Africa. In tropical mountains, 2 slopes separated by a valley can experience peaks of plant growth in different months. This difference is due to a combination of rains, cloudiness, and availability of sunlight, leading to a different growth synchronization between species. This mismatch has profound consequences for biodiversity and the economy. For example, in Colombia, some areas harvest coffee in autumn and others in spring due to the complexity of the climate. In Spain, traditional crops such as olive or vine also show significant variations in their cycles. For decades, climate models assumed that the seasons functioned uniformly. This study questions that idea and suggests that predictions about how ecosystems will respond to global warming may require significant adjustments. The climate crisis is altering not only the temperatures but also the regularity of the rains and the duration of the seasons. In a world where the natural calendar is more chaotic, these changes can have unexpected effects on biodiversity and available resources. The most important lesson of this work is that the Earth functions as a complex orchestra, where each instrument follows its own tempo. Understanding this disorder is essential to protect biodiversity and anticipate the effects of climate change.